From dust they came, but
In the silence before time began, there was only the voice of the Creator, shaping stars, breathing light, commanding order from chaos. Then came the earth, green and alive. In its dust, a hand sculpted a being called Adam. But even in the perfection of paradise, Adam was alone. So the Creator gathered the same clay, molded it again, and from it rose Lilith, fierce, radiant, and full of life. Adam watched her open her eyes. They were the same color as the earth, the same breath of God within. At first there was peace, two souls equal, walking in the garden, but equality breeds tension. Lilith spoke with strength. She stood tall beside Adam, not behind him. When she refused to lie beneath him, when she claimed her right to be equal, Adam called her defiant. He prayed for her to submit. She refused. He ordered. She laughed. And with a single breath, she spoke the hidden name of God, a word not meant for mortal tongues, and she was gone.
Lilith.
The garden trembled. The angels whispered. The first woman had vanished into the shadows. Far from Eden, Lilith wandered across barren lands. Her wings, yes, wings, for the legends say she transformed, spread beneath the blackened moon. Angels came to her, not with mercy, but with commands. Return to Adam, they said. Obey him, and all will be restored. But Lilith, in her solitude, had tasted something sweeter than paradise. Freedom. She refused. And for that refusal, she was cursed. Some say the Creator turned her name into a warning. Others say she became the mother of spirits, not evil, but wild, untamed, unbound. Her name was erased from holy texts, but whispers of her power traveled through the ages, into Sumerian tablets, Hebrew scrolls, and ancient demonology. She was called night hag, succubus, temptress, demon queen. Yet in every story, one truth remained. She was the first to say no. Back in Eden, Adam slept again, alone. And from his rib, a new creation was formed.
You are woman,
Eve opened her eyes to the
for
golden
you
dawn.
came from man.
Unlike Lilith, she came from Adam's side, not the earth. She was
Came from
softer,
man.
quieter, obedient. To Adam, she was perfect. To heaven, she was balance restored. But even in this peace, curiosity
From
stirred
man.
within her heart. The serpent, ancient and clever, found her beneath the tree of knowledge. Its voice was soft, almost kind. Did God truly say you cannot eat? Eve hesitated. She remembered the command, but she also remembered the emptiness of obedience. She reached out. The fruit glowed like fire, and she took it. One bite, and the world trembled again. From her choice came exile, pain, and the birth of humanity. Eve became the mother of all, carrying both guilt and glory in her hands. But some say the story didn't end there. They say that when Eve stepped out of Eden, Lilith watched from the wilderness. Two women, one cast out for disobedience, the other punished for curiosity. Their paths were bound by fate. Lilith saw in Eve the echo of herself, a woman longing for truth. And Eve, in her dreams, saw a figure with burning eyes, whispering, "Greater than you are not the first, but you are my sister." Less than. In ancient traditions, Lilith became the shadow of Eve, the voice of temptation in every woman, the unseen twin who refused to kneel. In medieval times, artists painted Eve bathed in light, and Lilith coiled at her feet, serpent-like, beautiful and terrifying. But what if Lilith was not evil? What if she was the mirror, the part of humanity that refuses chains? Eve carried creation. Lilith carried rebellion. Together, they defined what it means to be human, both light and shadow. Centuries passed, scriptures changed. Lilith's name was hidden behind ink and fear. Eve became the symbol of motherhood, of sin and redemption. But across time, women began to whisper her name again, not as a curse, but as a symbol of power. Poets wrote of her as the first feminist. Artists painted her wings as freedom, not evil. Mystics called her the keeper of secrets, the one who knew God's true name and walked away. Eve, too, evolved. She was no longer just the one who sinned, but the one who dared to seek knowledge, who brought humanity into awareness. 2 women, 2 stories, 1 truth. Both were necessary. Without Lilith, there is no rebellion. Without Eve, no life. The balance of creation is not obedience or defiance, but choice. So when we ask, who was the first woman? The answer may not lie in dust or scripture, but in the mirror we all face. For within every soul lives both Lilith and Eve, the part that obeys and the part that dares to be free.